You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Wait a minute.
I wasn't going to talk about this at all. I really wasn't going to say shit about any of this stuff. But I keep seeing it up and down my timeline. And the reason why I wasn't going to say anything because I knew everybody was going to jump on it. But I keep seeing this shit up and down my timeline and people's opinions are starting to really bother me. So I thought I would give my take on this whole Chris Rock and Will Smith situation. First thing I'm going to say is I think it was some sucker shit on Will's behalf, because same thing any other rational thinking person would say. Why didn't you put that energy into August? If it was anybody else up there, 50 Cent, The Rock, anybody else other than Chris Rock, he wouldn't have did that shit. And the fact that you knew that you was in a controlled environment and that man really couldn't react without some type of severe punishment or making y'all look even worse, because people are making their jokes right now talking about, oh, this looked like the Source Awards and the BET Awards and all that shit. Now imagine if he had reacted to it in the manner in which anybody else would have reacted. Now imagine if Chris would have went the fuck off and start whooping Will ass. It would have just made everybody look bad. They would have just been like, oh, we can't bring these black folks nowhere. You see what they do at award shows? So the fact that Will Smith most likely knew that Chris Rock, that would be the situation if Chris Rock had reacted. So the fact that he knew that Chris really couldn't do anything at the time was some sucker shit. Two, everybody, I hear people sympathizing with Jada, saying she has that disease. I don't know what the disease is called. And this, that, and the third. Where was Jada's sympathy for Will's feelings when she fucked her son's friend in their house and then used it? Used the story for entertainment and views. Where was the consideration for Will Smith's feelings then? Ask yourself that. She embarrassed that. She castrated that man. Publicly. Castrated him. Publicly. So what everybody was seeing is him snapping finally from all of that shit. But where was the consideration for Will's feelings then? So me personally, I don't feel bad for Jada. I don't feel bad for her at all. Like, watching it and seeing all the things that's been taking place over the years, I'm seeing that she's a very evil woman. She's a very evil woman, from what I can see. That's my personal opinion. Very evil woman. And Come on, Will. If you ain't want motherfuckers to make jokes, you shouldn't have put her ball. Y'all shouldn't have sat. You shouldn't have sat up in front with her bald-headed ass. You shouldn't have put her bald-headed ass in the front row where everybody can see and make jokes about it. You was asking for that shit. You was asking for that shit. You shouldn't have put her bald-headed ass up in the front. Period. Come on. Room full of comedians, actors, entertainers. You didn't think nobody was going to go for the headshot? No pun intended. No pun intended. You didn't think somebody was going to go for the wiggy? Come on. I'm just saying, what I couldn't say is Chris Rock is a bigger man than me, because I'd embarrass the black community up there if that was me. I'm sorry, family. It'd have been some furniture moving at the Oscars that night. Will would have been getting his ass whooped up and down that stage. That couldn't have been me. So I commend Chris Rock for not showing a barbaric side of the black community and showing that black people can act civilized. Even though Will Smith snapped and showed that we can be uncivilized by Chris Rock not reacting to it violently, shows that we can also be civilized. So you gotta look at both sides on that one. But Will shouldn't have sat her bald-headed ass up in the front, because I would, come on, man. Even looking at the shit, not even being at the Grammys, every time the shit panned around the audience, what's the first thing you saw? With Jada Pinkett head on there looking like a ski slope. Shit looking like a roller coaster and shit. Come on, Will. You brought your wife on there with her head looking like a skeleton. Big ups to Chris Rock, man. Big ups to Chris Rock, because it would have been some furniture moving up in that motherfucking. That was me. So, that's just my humble opinion on that situation.